Welcome to my channel Evolving Being. In today's video, we will talk about the Young India Fellowship's application form in detail. I will be sharing some bonus tips on how to approach the books and the essay section of the application. So don't forget to watch the video till the end for that. And hit the like, share and subscribe button so that you are updated on everything related to higher education on this channel. On that note, let's get started. So the first thing you need to do is log on to Ashoka University's website on this URL and click on the apply section here. You'll see a page like this. If you're visiting it for the first time, go to new registration. But since I've already registered myself, I'll sign in. Put your email ID and password. And you'll see your page somewhat like this, since I'd already started the application, the earlier page appeared. And here on the left hand side, you'll see all the programs that you have applied for. And here is, in case you wish to apply to other programs, here's a list of programs offered by Ashoka University. And in case you need help in applying or if you face any kind of technical, non-technical difficulties, you can raise a ticket in this section here by adding on this icon. And last but not the least, some frequently asked questions. Now, I have already created a video on the Young India Fellowship program, what it's about, what the eligibility criteria is, how you can apply, etc., etc. So make sure you watch that. I'll link it up here. So let's move on to the YIF application form. Click this section and a portal like this will appear. All your sub-tabs you can see on the left hand side. The first thing is the honor pledge. Make sure you check this box, without which you will not be able to proceed with the application. Click save and continue. Here are some basic general instructions. There is no application fee. It has to be filled in English. Things in these asterisk stars are compulsory. And if you are selected for the interview round, then you will have to submit your original transcripts. I think that's overall pretty much it. Click on continue. These are your personal details. Fill in your name, gender, nationality, simple stuff. Moving on to the contact details, your email address, contact number, correspondence address, permanent address. Save and continue. Since I have not filled in these details, I am going to browse through my left scroller. But you need to fill that in and keep saving as you move. Here are your parent guardian details. I think the only thing you might need to ask your parents is the gross annual income that you should fill in this option. The rest is pretty much self-explanatory. And there's the option for another second parent guardian. Then comes the academic details. So here you have your class 10 results. You need to put in everything here. The state, city, school attended, year of completion. Same for class 12 marks. Then you have your graduation details, the university, college attended, program, your field of study, as well as if you're a fresher, you need to fill this carefully. Do you have your final mark sheet or not? And if you're a working professional, then you can say yes. And last is the title of your thesis. So anything that you worked on, you must mention it. The same thing replicates for the postgraduate section as well. You can add more qualifications if you want to. Next is additional academic details. Now, this is a relatively new field. We didn't have this earlier as much. Here you have to fill in your 3 favorite subjects for class 10, 12, graduation and postgrad. Now, this section is not compulsory, as you can see. The asterisk marks are not there. But I do recommend that you do fill it in. Don't leave it blank, as it enhances your application. Then there is a section on additional courses. Now if you've taken other online courses, distance learning programs, anything, make sure you mention it here. First tick the application checkbox and go to the mode of study. Say if it's an online program that you've done, you will see a whole list of options in front of you. It could be from NonAcademic, Udemy, Coursera, whatever. Fill that in here and keep adding more. There are more tabs to add more of these. Then let's move on to the professional information. You need to fill in the total number of internship experience months you've had, plus your part-time and full-time. Now, a lot of students sometimes get confused in this section as to where do I fill in my internship details, where do I fill in my work experience details, etc. Remember that even if you put in, say, 4 months of internship, 6 months of part-time experience, and whatever 20-30 months of full-time experience, you will get the chance to explain what that is in the section below it. So this is your current work profile, fill that in as is. Then you have the option of filling in additional past previous work profiles, and you can fill in up to three different profiles for your work experience. So make sure you do mention the work you've done even in your internship in these below categories and specify that it's an internship. And then there are two brief questions here: what are your main responsibilities and what were the awards and accomplishments in that particular profile. So make sure you fill that in as well. Non-academic activities, you have the name of the activity, the level of engagement. So choose at what level you engaged in and accordingly fill it in. If there are any attachments, any projects you worked on, any dossier you've collected, or if you've got some project report or some photographs of that event or a YouTube video link, make sure you attach all of that here so that the person reading your application gets a good sense of what the activity was. And now comes to a very critical component of the application, the books that you've read. It may look like just a small section in the application, but it is treated very seriously by the admissions team. Although only 2 books are compulsory, I strongly urge you to write the names of all 5 books that you have read. As a matter of fact, top 5 books that you feel confident about that you've read. And make sure that these books are not from the same field. In the sense, try to diversify, because YIF is a multidisciplinary program. They also expect you to read widely. And this is your opportunity to show them the different kind of things that you read. So it could be a combination of fiction and non-fiction work, it could be something in economics, something in sociology, it could be a love story, it could be even books that past YIF alumni have written. It could be really anything, an eclectic mix, but make sure it's diverse. It doesn't have, it's not just one stream. Moving on to the essays, there are 4 compulsory essays and 1 optional section. So make sure you fill that here, and each one of them have their own individual word limit. So make sure you adhere to that word limit as well. Now coming to the bonus tip that I wanted to give you. Many times you might feel that the experience that you want to share in each of these essays is similar. So for instance, when you talk about what you consider significant in your life, maybe in that significant moment you did experience some challenges, and you may feel like writing that even in the question that asks you, tell us about the challenge that you faced. So you might find 1 or 2 things in your profile. It could be your work experience, it could be something in college that you've done, that keeps reiterating itself in different essay answers. I strongly urge you not to repeat your content across different essays, because what happens is, as somebody reading the application form, the person tends to develop a frame of mind that you don't have more to share, you don't have more dimensions to your personality, which is why you're repeating everything again in the application. So you don't want to give that project that to the admissions team. For those reasons, make sure you pull out an Excel file, create 5 to 6 different verticals, put down the title of each essay in one vertical, and make sure you list down what is it that you're going to talk about in each vertical in each of these essays, and ensure that there's no repetition. In this way, you will have covered all the important events of your life that matter to you in the essays, and you will also ensure that they are watertight and not very much overlapping, which will bring out different dimensions of your personality, and it will really serve you well, in the sense it will actually pull your application from the middle of the pack to right on top of the pack. Let's move on to the recommender details. Here you just need to fill in the recommender details. You need to fill in the name, last name, relationship, organization, phone number, designation of the recommender, and an email from the admissions team will reach them. They will have 14 days to submit all your recommendation details and give it back to the university. You will not get a chance to see it. However, you will get a prompt from the admissions team saying that your recommender has submitted the recommendation. So make sure you first intimate them and let them know that they should expect this email, and then give them time for 2 weeks to fill it in. Last is the support at Ashoka. Because Ashoka has the Center for Wellbeing, Center for Learning Support, etc. They do want to know if you need any special assistance. This in no way really put you at a disadvantage. It is just for them to know if you need access to any of these facilities, and so that Ashoka can be prepared for that. Then you have your survey questions, quite self-explanatory. They want to know if you want to do the MLA, MLS degree, etc. If you know people in your vicinity who will contribute to the fellowship fund, all of that. Now, if you want me to create another video on what the Masters in Liberal Studies program at the Ashoka University is, do let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to create another video on that. Fill the survey questions in and save and move on. The last bit is your documents. So make sure you have your 10th, 12th, graduation, postgrad and other work experience related certificates. Upload the scanned copies here and bring the originals in the interview process. And now that the interviews are happening online, I'm not sure how they're going to verify it. Maybe you can write to the admissions team and use the ticket section here to get that question answered as well. And then the final section, which is on review and submit button. So make sure all the sections are have been filled in, and here you have a nice tool on the application status which tells you what percentage of the application has been completed. So you can see if it's 100% complete, just click the submit button and you are good to go. Now in case you need help in filling the application form, be it the essays or how to approach the book section, any of that, feel free to write to me. My email address is given in the description box below. I'll be very happy to assist you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. And on that note, till we come out with the next video, all the best for your application. See you again.